Once upon a time, there was a school called Aspen Heights, but it was more than just a regular school. The backstory is there were two groups of people, the Aspens, who used magic, and the Hyatts, who, well, couldn't. The founders of each were sisters who didn't exactly get along, hence the century-old rivalry between the Aspen and the Hyatts. But let's get into the juicy stuff. We follow Alita, the chosen one, chosen to save the Aspens, and her friends. Let's meet them. Ben is her player love interest, who also is interested in loving Livia. Livia was originally not a friend. She was Ben's first love and helped break Alita's heart. Don't worry, we'll get into that later. Cassie is Alita's best friend, who she accidentally put in the hospital once. Whoops. Sophia is Alita's friend and cousin. She got the Hyatt gene, but don't worry, she's on our side. Brianna is, well, Brianna. Catherine is Sophia's mom. She saved Alita's life as an infant and tends to have all the answers. Charlotte is Alita's mother. She was banished at birth for having an Aspen gene, then escaped, tried to live a normal life, had a baby, and then sacrificed herself for her daughter. Oh, and then there's Callan. He's pretty new to this series, but pretty important to our main girl, Alita. Lived as a Hyatt for many years before running away and finding Alita, where he gained access to his powers and Alita's heart. Now that you're well acquainted with everyone, let's get into it. In Season 1, Alita comes to Aspen Heights as a normal teen. However, by the end of the first day, she's made friends, foes, and a girl who tells her to hide her mysterious scar. Soon, she begins to get weird vibes. She does some research and finds out that she's the chosen one, that the Aspens were forced out of their home by the evil Abaddon, and she's supposed to fix it. Too bad she can't lift a single apple. As the prophecy states, when she turns 15 is when she's supposed to fix everything. At the dance, trouble strikes when the Abaddon's minions capture and try to kill everyone. And Livia saves the day? Alita tries to be the hero and sacrifice herself, but as stated before, she can't even lift a single apple. Oh, turns out the Abaddon is her grandpa. Talk about grampy issues. The season ends with Alita falling at Abaddon's hands. Fast forward 3 weeks, where we pick up with Season 2. Alita hasn't been back to school after the incident. She apparently wandered back onto campus 3 days after she fell at the Abaddon's feet. Too bad she can't remember what happened. Her friends think something's different with Alita, and Livia thinks there's something wrong with everyone else. No one can recall what actually happened at the dance, except her. But with Catherine's help, they're able to uncover the past, and with that, they find out Alita isn't Alita. You see, in Aspen and Hyatt culture, names have special meaning, and telling someone your name is like giving them a part of yourself. You can manipulate the person by just knowing their name. After being tortured for days, Alita gives up her name to the Abaddon, and he uses it to take over her body. Catherine and the game figure out a way to bring her back, and it works. Now they just have to figure out a way to unlock Alita's powers so they can defeat the Abaddon. Then it hits them, two strong emotions at the same time, love and pain. Heartbreak hits Alita like a storm, literally. She can't control herself and hurts Cassie. She leaves campus and her full powers come out, all at once. She knows she can't stay because she might hurt someone again, so she leaves. Now on to our most recent season, Season 3. We begin with Alita showing us she sorta knows what she's doing with her powers, but who's the lurker? Oh, that's Callan. He claims to be an Aspen just like her. They learn to work together, and Callan hopes Alita will be able to give him his powers, since she, as the chosen one, was given the magic of every single Aspen when she was just a couple months old. Alita and Callan get help from the Abaddon's ex-right-hand man, Eviana, who left Abaddon after he supposedly ordered for Charlotte to be killed. They learn to trust her and agree to go back to the school to get help from Alita's friends. Once back, Eviana disappears, and Alita and Callan end up at the dance. And outside the dance. After the kiss, Callan got his powers, and Ben does not like him. Soon it is made clear by Eviana that the only way to defeat the Abaddon is to sacrifice Alita's life. Sophia comes for support, but it's a mistake, because Alita gets distracted with her and is struck with the Abaddon's powers. Although she does kill the Abaddon, Alita uses what little power she has left on Sophia before collapsing in the arms of Callan. She has beautiful flashbacks of happy times before it all ends. And that is Aspen Heights.